Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've had 5 fights so far, and each one of them has been special, incredible in its own way. We move on to bout 6 of the evening. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner from Team China. Please welcome Weifang Li. Blue corner from Big Rigs, please welcome Joel Lewis.
Comes Joel Lethal Lewis back in action. Very talented fighter, and tell you what, the fight fans always enjoy seeing him fight.
Yeah, I think what I really like about Joel Lewis is just the improvements that he's made. He's started his career, he's young, he's raw, he just lives boxing, and since he's been over with Angelo Hyder and the Maloney brothers, he's just taken his fighting to the next level. He's on a 4-fight KO winning streak after suffering his only loss, so you can't do any better than that. And he's a crowd favourite here at Thunderdome.
I wish I'd have known about that. I've been looking up at the screen and seeing myself up there with Joel Lewis. I didn't know they were doing that. Great photos.
And as he makes his way up into the ring, you can see he's just ready for action. He's ready to go. And he's got a tough opponent, an experienced opponent tonight. He's no mug, no pushover. He's been in the ring 64 rounds. That's going to be another step up and challenge for Joel Lewis.
Absolutely. Phil Pajaya and Sarah Louise be happy to see themselves on the big screen as well, but they missed it.
Bout 6 of the evening here at Thunderdome, 54-6 by 3-minute rounds in the junior middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He's trained by Diang Gong from Team China with an official weight of 69.1 kilograms and a record of 14 fights with 4 wins, 9 losses and 1 draw. Fighting out of Chengdu, China. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Weifang Li. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He is trained by Dale Phillips of Big Rigs Gym with an official weight of 69.7 kilograms and a record of 9 fights with 8 wins and 1 loss. Fighting out of Perth, Western Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lethal Joel Lewis.
Jeremy the Anvil Allen has the assignment for this matchup, and again, tail of the tape, both look pretty similar in height and reach, Paul.
Yeah, I think Joel might have him on the height, but it looks like Lee's got a nice long reach. Lee's boxing stories are pretty amazing. He debuted in 2015 and up until 2017, then he had a 3-year layoff. And then in 2020, he had a 4-year layoff. So boxing's obviously in his blood. Both southpaws. Both come in good shape, ready to fight.
And big shout out to Angelo Hyder, who'll be watching this fight very closely. And again, Joel was really excited about this matchup because we mentioned that the Weifang was a come forward type of fighter, and he said that's good because he'll walk straight in my punches. So See if it goes according to plan tonight.
Yeah, well, I think that's where Joel boxes his best. He comes with good speed on his counter punching. He's got good power since he's gone over and trained with the H. So he's happy to let the fighters walk onto his punches.
He's looking for that opening, Joel, and they touched gloves and probably appreciated the footwork and head movement of Weifang there. Gives him a lot of approval, and Joel goes back to work and looking for that opening. You know the power that Joel Lewis has got in his arsenal. Nice punch there by Weifang. Nice punch. There's the best punch of the round so far. That came from Joel Lethal Lewis. Weifang took it well though, early days though. And Weifang is like he's dipping his head in the direction of and leaving himself open to that left of Lewis. So he needs to be careful, Paul.
Yeah, well, we've seen here recently what Joel's left hand can do when he threw the uppercut to finish Fano. He came in with that nice left uppercut counter, so he definitely carries the power. Fang looks pretty calm, he looks pretty relaxed. As I said, he's got a lot of experience and he's using it at the start in front of this massive crowd on the iconic Thunderdome series that people just flock to.
Yeah, and he loves this atmosphere. Big smile there from Weifang Lee. I just like his nickname. Closing stages of round one. That was a nice punch by Lee. Tactical opening round, and probably the better punches landed by Lethal Lewis, but Lee, he gave a good account of himself. Tough fighter.
Yeah, I think that was an interesting first round. It's going to be interesting to see the adjustments that both boys make. Listening to the corner, you can see the highlights here. You know, Fang was obviously happy to come forward. We say Fang, Weifang. He was happy to come forward, and Joel at the beginning was happy to let him just obviously sit forward. I think he landed some good punches. I think that it was an interesting and an even first round. Yeah,
we saw that in the opening stages on the Dragonfire Boxing replay, as we see Sarah Louise and Jess there. Hello to Philippa Jane as well. But yeah, we saw that he had some good success. But again, I think the danger for Lee is when he's ducking down, he's leaving himself open for that left that Joel Lewis can throw and land. Round two. This matchup between Lee and Lewis. Big thank you to Tony Barlow Menswear. Peter Thompson from Tony Barlow Menswear in the house tonight as well. Enjoying all the action. We thank you for his support. Tony Tolge gets his suits from Tony Barlow Menswear, and all my suits are from there. I'm wearing one right now. Back to the action. It's another nice punch there, and Lee tries to throw a few back to get that receding, Paul.
Yeah, he's using his experience well. He's not staying in front of Joel. He's using his reach. He's not rushing in too much. I think that, you know, if Joel was expecting a really aggressive come forward fighter, it's not panning out that way at the moment.
Oh, uppercut there from Joel Lewis. That was nice. Lee took it well. Steve Gago in the corner as well for Joel Lewis. Big congratulations for him for his win last week in East Timor. Getting presented a title belt from the Prime Minister as well. It meant a lot to him, and it was great to see. We're very proud.
Yeah, big congratulations to get a big win at the home It was a return, wasn't it? The home.
The T. Marie's terror, and as I said, that was a nice punch by Lee landed on Lewis there. And that was the best punch of the fight for him to date. Joel won't want to eat too many of those. Lewis is being patient and looking for those openings and work his skill set.
Yeah, and Lee's trying to get him to come forward a little bit now too.
Yeah, it's interesting. Again, we know that they're both come forward type of fighters, as we've said. So trying to figure each other out here, the chess match. Nice exchange.
There's a nice hook. Joel just got a bit of confidence from landing a couple of punches there.
Looking for the uppercut. We know that he's got great power behind that. We've seen it many times here, the iconic Thunderdome series. Oh, nice punch there by Lee. And I'll tell you what, Lewis didn't like that. He went straight in there to get that receipt, and he runs out of time for round 2. Another interesting round, Paul.
Yeah, and Joel looks a little bit disappointed in himself. I think he's finding it a bit frustrating. But as I said, Lee's got the experience and he's using that experience. This is a big step up for Joel in terms of experience in opponents. But both boys are boxing well. This is a really skilled fight. I think the bigger punches so far in the fight have probably come from Joel Lewis. But, you know, Lee's obviously landing a lot. He's controlling, obviously, the centre of the ring. He's using his movement. He's not staying in range. I think the punch, Brett, that you called earlier, I think the punch is dangerous for Lee is that uppercut. He does lean into it. And if Joel can land that, that might change this fight completely.
100%. As we enter round 3, it's about at the iconic Thunderdome series. This is Thunderdome 54. Dragon Fire Boxing. Sensational promotion. Round 3. So they get a bit close, and Joel Lewis goes to the body and then upstairs. A little separation now. Well, another nice punch there by Lewis. For his openings there. Oh, there was an opportunity for the counter, but well done by Lee to get out of the way of that punch being returned coming at him. Another nice punch there by Lee. Jab there from Lewis. I think he gave a nod of approval to himself there. There's that left that we know that Lewis is so dangerous with. Looking for that uppercut again, Paul.
Yeah, I think his best bet is to let Lee walk into it. I think that when he does, that's where he sort of leans there to the left. You can see when he just threw that jab to the body, he sort of leans to his left there. And that's where I think Joel just wants to catch him coming in. But Lee's using his movement pretty well at the moment.
That was a nice cheeky punch there by Lewis. And Lee took it well. You got to be clever in there. Oh, nice punch, Lewis. Again, Lee sort of shook his head, but we know that every time that sort of thing happens, we know that he gets through.
Yeah, I think Joel's started to really find his range and his movement now.
Yeah, good round so far for Joel Lethal Lewis. You called it just before, Paul. It's like I think that Joel is waiting for Lee to come in and take advantage and get him on the counter and walk into his punch.
Yeah, I definitely think the punches for him are going to be the uppercuts, and I'd like to see Joel go back down and find some body punches. I know if H was in his corner tonight, he'd be calling out for him to just whack the body. And there's a nice jab from him.
It's funny you used to say jab. I was picturing him saying jab, jab. Of course, he's got a busy week ahead of him with Andrew Maloney fighting for a world title against Willibaldo Garcia. Very confident that Andrew Maloney can get the job done there. All the best. He'll be watching as well, enjoying the action tonight with Jason Maloney as well. End of another entertaining round. A good skillful match here we've got on our hands, and yeah, enjoying the action.
Yeah, you can see some of the highlights from this, and you can see that both boys got really good balance. Both in the go, nice left hand there from Joel, and then he gets out of range, which is what I think, as I said, that's for me Joel's best attribute. He can read the punches, he can read his distance and work out where you can hit, where you can't get hit. And I'd just like to see him continue to use his distance. You can see that Big Rig in the corner giving him some really good advice. I think he's calling out that Lee's sort of reaching in when he gets him on the back foot, so might want to throw that uppercut as Lee's coming in. And I think Lee looks pretty cool, calm, and collected in his corner. I think he's pretty happy with the work that's getting done.
Yeah, looking Big Rig. I thought he had Kevin Owens in his corner. I think Tony's called in the big guns to help. Nice WWE reference there. So Tony Tolger will appreciate it. Round 4. Nice exchange there. And there's a bit of acknowledgement there from Joel Lewis. I think both fighters landed punches, but did like the punch that Lee landed. And Jeremy Allen just gives Lee a warning him not to hold excessively.
Some nice jabs from Joel.
He lined it up on that punch there, and Lee was very lucky that didn't land flush. He did set up nicely, Lewis, but again, credit to Lee to manage to just avoid it. Here the call from Big Rig. They sense that Lee is getting tired, and this is the time to sort of take advantage and really put his foot down and get the job done. Uppercut.
Yeah, well, Joel's starting to, as I said, he's growing confidence. When he uses his distance, he's happy to just let Lee come forward now. This is where he sort of boxes at his best. So I'd like to see him just let Lee walk into some of those punches, some uppercuts, let him walk into some rips so the body slow him down a little bit.
How about you, Paul? I get the sense that Joel is feeling very comfortable in there at the moment and is ready to pull out something special.
He's got his hands full in an opponent, though. This Lee's, as I said, he's tricky, he's experienced. He's been around for a long time. To turn pro 11 years ago, there might be some gaps in between, but boxing's not out of your blood; it's in your life.
And it's a good matchup, as we said. We mentioned Tony Toll before. There's a really good matchup for Joel Lewis to get some ring time and showcase what he's got. Smile there from Weifang. A Big Rig in the corner there, just keep him remain patient, but he's got an opportunity here. Closing stages of round 4, scheduled for 6. It's been another good round for Joel Lewis, and right on cue lands a great punch. Closing stages to end round 4, making the judges sort of pay attention to that one.
Yeah, well, I think that was Joel's best round. I think that he landed some really good punches, started to find his distance well, but I think he's getting his... This is, as I said, Tony told you a big shout out because this is a really evenly matched fight. You can see on the replay, the crowd's getting their money's worth on this one.
out to Angelo Hyder again. So watching this one with great intent. Get him to sort of contact us and reply. See what his thoughts are on this matchup as well. As we head into to round 5.
And this is where Joel, this part of the fight, this is where he's going to be really able to lean on his experience in sparring with the Maloney brothers and over there with H. The rounds that he gets when he's obviously sparring over there is going to be important for this fight.
Oh, another nice jab there from Joel Lethal Lewis.
And Lee tries to get it back. He's copped a few at the start of the round, but he's trying to come back.
An opportunity to load up and land. Well, good defence there by Weifang Lee. Round 5, big shout out to Joel's skating partner Kenny, the Australian swim culture, mate of Angelo Hyder's as well, and a great sponsor of Joel Lethal Lewis. A big shout out to Angelo Hyder as well, Paul.
Best.
Yes, I was about to say, but I'll let you say it.
No, just the best coach in Australia, just the knowledge of boxing, and I mean, look what he's done with the Maloney brothers. You can look at his resume, but Ripper bloke, best coach, and to be having the experience that Joel's had, to be training with him, you can see the progression that Joel's made in his training since his fighting with H and the Maloney brothers. And as I said, I mean, you can't get better sparring than that, you can't get better training than that. So, and Joel's got to put him on. There's that uppercut.
Yeah. Oh yes, Angelo will be very happy with that. I'll take a step further. One of the best boxing trainers in the world.
Absolutely.
Be on the world stage next week with Andrew Maloney. Done a great job with Jason Maloney, getting him back into world title contention as well. Telling you, 2026, the year of Team Maloney. And again, the great, give Joel Lewis that sort of experience to spar those boys as well that are elite level.
And that's where Joel's trying to find those receipts. He's countering boxing now, nicely now. Settled into the rhythm.
Yeah, he's getting better as this fight goes on as well.
And this is the danger for Lee, because once he starts to chase those punches, that's where he's going to walk onto something massive.
He sensed that an uppercut was coming, and then Lee gives Lewis a bit of a smile. It's been a very good round for Joel Lewis here.
That's another entertaining round. I think that's, we said that, for me, round 4 was Joel's best round. We just topped that there with round 5. And you can see he's going to want to finish this fight really strong to take it out of the judges' hands, because this is a really evenly matched fight.
Yeah, totally agree with you. I do think that, again, I sense that Joel Lewis has, last couple of rounds, he's sort of like done enough to edge him and sort of starting to put a little bit of gap, but again, in a short fight, you can't take any chances with the judges. Sixth and final round of this matchup. Joel's got a lot of support here in Metro City, and he's getting the crowd behind him, and wants to help him drive this one home. Been a good performance by Weifang Lee.
He's come to fight.
Yeah, we knew that, and this is the matchup that Joel wanted as well. So I'm glad he's getting it. Oh, nice punch there by Lewis. Joel Lewis is going to go for it here.
And again, you know, when you get into the 6 rounds of the fight for the viewers at home, it's what you've done in training that comes out here in the ring now. You can't just pull it out now if you haven't been doing it in training. And as we mentioned with Joel, he trains with the best, so I'm expecting a really polished performance in this last round.
I think to spend time in the ring with an experienced fighter, it's so valuable to him at this stage of his career as well.
Rip to the body.
Kenny and Jimmy sparring partners for Joel Lewis. Done a great job in the lead up to this one as well. Big shout out to them.
Paul told me they're very good skaters as well.
I didn't know what you meant when you said that, so I'm glad you just clarified it.
Yeah. Anya H. Oh, nice punch there by Joel Lewis. Oh, nice uppercut by John. He liked that one, and he's listening to Big Rig as well. So he gave the nod to Big Rig in his corner and said, yes, I will do it. Closing stages of this one. Been a really good technical, good fight.
It's been a great fight. Evenly matched opponents. Tony Tolles has done it again.
It's what's important in cards like this, that you give the fans what they want to see. Good fights, explosive action. We've had it all tonight. Oh, nice punch there. Weifang takes it well. Yeah, good strong finish there by Lewis. Good job by both fighters there. Very happy Weifang Lee.
Yeah, Lee looks pretty confident.
Yeah, I think Joel Lewis looks confident as well. Good to get rounds in, and look forward to having a chat to the winner.
Great fight by both boys.
Thank you very much. See you next time.
Round 6 of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. 6 rounds of action in the junior middleweight division. Now we turn to the judges for their decision. Judge number 1 scored this bout 57-57. Judge number 2 scored this bout 57-57. Judge number 3 scored the bout 54-60. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a majority draw.
I'm going to have a quick chat to Joel Lethal Lewis. Interesting scorecards. 2 judges scored at a draw. 1 judge gave all rounds to you. What are your thoughts in the end matchup against an experienced opponent in Weifang Lee?
I thought it was, good. I couldn't get my left going, but I didn't box that great, I didn't think, but I don't think I drew either. So, but I guess I'm not a judge, am I? Cheers, mate.
All right, we'll leave it there. All the best, Joel Lethal Lewis, ladies and gentlemen, and please thank Weifang Lee. We'll speak to Tony Tolles and see if we can set up a rematch as well.